Here we are at Star Trek TNG and DS9 wardrobe. They think we're really stupid because it says here, it's drafty, please close door. I don't know which city they think we're in. I've never known any drafts in Southern California, but there you go. So shut the door behind you when you come in. And as we go into the rooms, we have our wall of shame here, which are candid shots taken of the various wardrobe people doing things they probably don't want to be photographed doing. And this is the one that, of course, comes to attention. Emmy Award-winning designer Robert Blackman.
I came in the third season, and I was brought in to be the costume designer, but one of the specific things they wanted immediately was a modification of the original uniforms that were done for the series. Eventually we ended up with these two-piece jackets made out of wool which breathes. Though it might seem warmer, it actually transmits heat and air, so it's better. We added a collar. We took all the detail out of here, which the producers had decided that they thought was too busy, so we made them sort of sleeker. They were cut very low at the neck, so it had a slight pajama look to it. And so we made them a little bit more formal by adding this slightly mandarin collar to them. They have elastic waists. They sort of are a kind of 24th century Eisenhower jacket, essentially. The worn over black wool trousers.
This is what we have to guard with our lives, I suppose, which are the space suits. The Star Trek space suits, which every Trekkie would love to get his hands on or her hands on. The three different colours, of course. Don't ask me what they are, because my mind's gone blank at this particular moment. I wear the blue one, which is science.
The red really signifies command, those people that are going for those positions. The gold is security and tactical, so that is like engineering and security, so that's Worf and Geordi. And data at ops.
This is my favourite part. This is the industrial strength Starfleet regulation brassiere. And I think I'm partly responsible for every woman on the show wearing one of these. And that's because they work. They add inches where there are none. I think what happened was I used to wear one of these, and the girls would see me in the morning as me, and then they'd see me as Troy, and they'd go, I want a bra like that. So we have them especially made now. As you can see, we have dozens of them, because every woman on Star Trek wears one of these now. Moving along, we have my second favourite item, the men's support briefs. Because, of course, the men can't have a VPL, visible panty line. I actually have never seen these before, so I'm as interested as you are. Oh my goodness, okay. I don't know who exactly wears these, but they have a lot of them, so maybe a few of my fellow thespians wear them.
I received the script for All Good Things, a 2-hour episode, the closing episode of The Next Generation. I read it. It is a sort of time travel. We go past, present, and future with some recognizable incidences and some not.
Engage.
In the future section, we see people in Starfleet uniforms 25 years in the future. My sense of continuity indicated that I wanted to do a new uniform, though at first they indicated they just wanted a new comm badge, communicator. I went and pitched the idea to Rick of doing a new uniform. He said, great. I did some drawings, went and approached him with those. He chose the one that he thought was best and came back, and we started. The drawing, I do what I refer to less than thumbnails, they're hangnails. But this is essentially what it is. It was a color, this is the Xerox of a colored one. I do them on note paper, it's so glamorous here. But here's the drawing. Now this is what happens. I sat down with the cutter fitters. They were done by Renee Nault and Rory Cunningham. And the blue lines on it indicate how we started just talking about structure. All of this, how to actually make them work. What the neck was to look like when it was on from the back. And it goes from there. We then had some fit models come in and we tried them on to see how they would work. They seemed to work, and we went into production to make the 25 that we had to make.
Let's go into one of the changing rooms where we get fitted. Here we are. Now, obviously, this isn't Starfleet. This is atmosphere or some kind of costume. I have a feeling that this stuff was worn in the very last episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, which is called All Good Things. We flash back to the original episode of the pilot, Encounter at Farpoint, where we were put on trial by Q.
What this is, or this whole line of, or this group of clothing right here, are things that we are trying to recreate from the trial scene from the pilot, Q as judge, and 30 or 40 people rabble.
Mon Capitaine, I thought you'd never get here.
This is what they use when they can't get us. They have models of us that they will fit costumes on, do most of the work. Okay, this one must be mine. Guess why? Okay. Oh, I don't like the fact they've added to her hips, so maybe she isn't mine. I'm going to disown her. But this is how they make the costumes, and then we come in and obviously do the final fittings.
Now, this is actually for Dr. Beverly Crusher, Gates McFadden, who in the future, in this sort of future section of the two-parter or the 2-hour show, has become a captain. So she goes into red. It has no color differentiation in the yoke and the body, as we can see, and it just has a black trim. But it has this very peculiar sort of wrap collar that just laps up onto the neck.
We'll stay here for 6 more hours, and if we haven't found anything, we're heading back, maximum warp.
Aye, sir.
I was sort of leafing back through things, and I went back to Hollow Pursuits to look at that, and Cupid, and Time's Arrow. I actually was stunned by how much we had done, how much we actually created every week.
My fiancé just has to see how I look in this. Come along home.
Major's an extraordinary woman, and it was a delight to dress her. It was a delight to come up with these things. There wasn't anything, I could not go too far. I go to the character. I go to Lexana Troy. She's like Annie Mayne. She's like that scary and yet wonderful relative that I don't have, but that, you know, you can kind of wish you had, that is sort of larger than life and has the courage to do things that perhaps we wouldn't.
Bad enough having to wear anything at all to my own wedding, but this...
It's not the only one, but one that always sticks in my mind in The Next Generation, oddly enough, is Data's Day, which I thought was a wonderful way for us to look at this mechanical character and to just follow him through kind of 24 hours and what life is for him. And I thought it was a very ingenious way to make sure we really understood how brilliant Brent Spiner was as Data, in that we see this full day and we get to see him do what he does in the day. And there were a couple of interesting things, but it was really about the character development, and I really liked that a lot.
It is my honor to unite you, Keiko Ishikawa, and you, Miles Edward O'Brien, together in matrimony.
There are still many human emotions I do not fully comprehend. Anger, hatred, revenge. But I am not mystified by the desire to be loved.
The Next Generation for me was a great, enormous learning curve. The first season was really tough. I felt like I was running uphill the entire time, really running, marathon running uphill, to stay ahead, to stay even with, because I had no history in the future. I was having to sort of assimilate and devise and figure out where I was going from doing. And I'm very lucky that Rick likes to experiment.